Welcome to Entertainment Circle. I'm Sheyla at the Nashville Film Festival, and tonight I got the pleasure to have on the show the executive director of the Nashville Film Festival, Ted Crockett.
Like Davey.
Yes, like Crockett.
Yeah, born on a mountaintop, Tennessee.
You can sing.
Not really.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, excited because it's the first night of the film festival once again. Aren't you excited that it's just finally here?
I am so excited. We work so hard all year long for, basically 10 days. It's our one shot. And so it's so fun to actually see it. Like all day I've been wanting to just, let's get the engine started and push the gas. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. I'm ready.
Yeah.
We have so many fun things we've done this year. As a nonprofit, we don't have a lot of money. And so when we want to do things that are more fancy like this tent and these pillows that we made, which are they're a combination of all the posters back to 1969.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then actually we hand sewed them all and stuffed them all and the flags and everything. The price was too much, but it's an example of what a nonprofit does.
Yeah.
All of these new signs and flags and everything, we actually got custom fabric printed and then we sewed them all ourselves.
That's great. It looks beautiful. I like the fact that the tent is bigger this year.
Thank you. It's a lot bigger. We've grown so much. Part of the trial of running a film festival comes from the massive growth we've experienced. This is my 12th film festival, and it's our 46th film festival overall. Mm-hmm. But when I started 12 years ago, we had a 10-foot by 20-foot tent. Bare floors. We did the best we could. I think we had free water.
I remember that.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then our budget was very low and attendance was under 10,000. And it's grown to where, last year we had over 42,000 people.
Wow.
And we have over 500 guests this year coming from all over the place because we added the screen running competition. I think you probably read for us or something.
Yeah. I do. I'm one of the screeners. Sorry, people.
So we have the screen running component, we have the film component, and then we have a whole music component that people are not aware of.
Yeah.
But we are really focusing on creating deals. We love people that create things, whether they're sculptors, painters, filmmakers, songwriters, anyone that creates things, we want to be involved in it.
Yeah, because the film involves all of that. There is art, there is music, there is, all these different elements that form parts of the film. So I'm glad that you guys are kind of like embracing the whole thing.
Well, thank you. That's something we really thought a lot about. We met with the board and we actually did some strategic planning. We got a, we got a consultant in, a lady named Lydia Cox, and she was just amazing. Helped us walk through what our dreams were, what did we want to go. And the crazy thing is when we did this probably 4 years ago, we came up with a lot of big ideas that we didn't know. They seemed kind of impossible at the time. They're happening. It's happening.
If you dream it, you can make it, right?
Yeah, really. I mean, I really believe that. If you think of something and you just keep thinking about it, you're going to start thinking of ways to accomplish that. And along the way, you're going to tell everyone that you know what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you're going to meet someone that says, well, hey, I know someone that can do that.
Yeah.
I know somebody that sews pillows.
Yeah, exactly. You always find the people that can support your cause.
Yeah.
I think that the Nashville Film Festival has been amazing through the years and has grown. And especially being a screener, I see a different aspect of the process because we have so many submissions. So I know last year was like over 200 countries or something. But this year, how many new countries were added to the mix?
We had over 125 countries. I'm not sure how many were new, but I think it was the biggest number ever of countries.
Wow.
We ended up showing 280 films from over 45 countries.
Wow.
But the submissions were representing over 125 countries.
So how many films, if you remember, were submitted this year?
There were 3,656, I believe.
Phew! I get tired just to listen the number because that's a lot of movies to screen.
Oh, so many movies. Now, a lot of them, I'm guessing here, but probably 65 to 70% of them are short films, which are, if they're smart, 5 to 10 minutes, because those are the ones that get accepted the most. But the rest of those would be features that are ranging from 1 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've only seen one movie so far out of this entire season.
Wow.
I'm all business. Always working.
That's what we need you for, the business.
That's what I love. That's what I like doing. I don't have any dreams of being a filmmaker or a star.
You are a star in some way, so stop it. So also the film has become like an international thing for famous people to be here and to screen, to select the Nashville Film Festival as the premiere for the film. How do you feel about that?
Well, we love to have premieres. We don't have it as a complete requirement, but one reason we like premieres are that later on, when the film is really successful, we can say that it premiered here, and it helps us attract future filmmakers and other films. But I totally forgot what the question was.
How do you feel about having these stars coming to our red carpet?
Well, we really like that. And you know, we're fortunate that we're in a city that has a lot of star power. And because of the exciting and all the media that Nashville's getting, and actually for years, it's been a lot easier for us to get celebrities than it is for most festivals. But I've been at a conference before for film festivals where people were poo-pawing the idea of celebrities. And really it's because they couldn't get them. But I bring up the idea with them that you may not care about celebrities, but let me tell you who does. Sponsors. Yeah. And to put on an event of this magnitude, you know, with over 500 volunteers and 60 plus employees and thousands and thousands and thousands of guests, it takes a lot of money. We couldn't do this without the support of our sponsors, and honestly, Nissan is one of the most amazing companies. I cannot believe how they have supported the city and the state, and they've supported us for 10 years. They started by helping us fund a project for at-risk youth. And we did that for several years, and that built up to the position we're at now where they're the presenting sponsor.
That's fantastic.
It's wonderful.
How does the process of selecting the winners for different category work?
It's very different depending on the category. So we've really been changing it in the last year as we have really tried to go towards a model that creates more deals. Because a lot of the films don't have distribution yet. You might see them at a film festival and never have a chance of seeing them again. We want to try and help those people that are great. They're writing super scripts, they're filming incredible movies and films, but they just don't have either the connections, or a lot of them are great creatively, but they're not good with business, or they may not be good with promotion, self-promotion. That's what we're here for. We want to help those.
I need your help then.
All righty, great. I love to sell, so talk to me.
All right.
I'll help you.
Anyways, at the end of the film, at the Nashville Film Festival, what is it that you're looking forward to?
Well, a vacation.
All right, let's go. Let's go. When are we going and where are we going?
I almost always go on a vacation somewhere. We've started requiring the staff to take a whole week off because we have a lot of employees that don't use up their vacation time because everyone's just so helpful, including me. But I've started mandatory closing the office where everyone has to take a week off. And that'll be 3 or 4 weeks after the festival. The first thing I do when it ends is I try to come up with the percentage reports and the attendance records and what did we beat, what records did we break. I work with Deb Pinger closely on that to try and figure out what we want to release to the media. But I have a report to make for the board, but then after that, I'm sailing out of here. And I usually go to like Mexico. That's one of my favorite places, either Isla
You need
Mujeres,
to go to Cuba, man.
or Cancun, or Cozumel. I've never been to Cuba, but I know I would love it. So I'll consider it. I love Puerto Rico as well. I love all of those warm, islandy climates.
Who doesn't?
Get on a scooter, no helmet if the police aren't around, wind in your face.
Come back with a tan. All right, well, you enjoy the festival, and I'll see you every night.
Wonderful.
So, and looking forward to a fantastic film festival.
Thank you, Sheyla. We're so excited to have you with us, and thank you for doing your part to help spread the news.
Oh, I love it. You know, I'm a big fan. So stay tuned because we have amazing interviews and red carpet and all the excitement from the Nashville Film Festival 2015. And he's making me miss my words. So stay there for more Entertainment Circle.